Hi friends, today I'm going to share with you the new Erin Condren Academic Planner for the school year of 2026 to 2027. We are going to dive into this planner and why it's so useful, especially for young students. And I'm going to share with you some really cool new accessories, as well as a mini haul of some things I picked up myself. So grab yourself a beverage and let's get started. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am Natalie of Coquette Natalie, and I love to talk about planners and stationery. And today we're going to dive into the new Erin Condren Academic Planner for the 26-27 school year. And this year, Erin Condren launched their student planners earlier in the summer, which is actually absolute perfection because you can get ready for the school year and get up ahead of everyone else. So I love that. And I also wanted to note that my daughter, who is going off to college this fall, started with an Erin Condren planner. I want to say it was back in 6th grade. She got the Hello Kitty one with the coil. It was sent to me when I was reviewing stuff. And I really honestly feel like we're going to go through this together, but because of Erin Condren planners, she was so organized for things for school. And that's what you want to create. You want to create these habits for your child and you want to see them thrive to the point where, I didn't really have to worry about her deliverables and deadlines in high school because she always had her planner. She always color coded it. And if I can include, in my previous video, I included some screens of her, what she did in her planner, how she color coded things. And this year, since she was graduating, she was using the A5 softbound, but she cleared out all of her high school things and she threw it away. So I forgot to ask her to save it for me to show you, but I will share with you, it's been absolutely wonderful to see my daughter thrive and use a planner so well to keep herself organized for school. Look how beautiful this is. I love the 7x9 coiled planner. And this one is so beautiful with this crochet cover. There's another colorway for this too. A gold coil here, so beautiful. There also are 2 different A5 softbound versions here too. I'll show you. And so if you don't want to have a coil, this typically stays at a student's desk. I find personally that if you have a child starting middle school, a larger one is nice to keep at home and then you can work with them how to, organize their plans. So this is in the toile design and it's really, really beautiful. I love the florals and it says here academic planner. You can put your name here and your school. And they can also use this side here as, with wet erase markers, you can easily put even more things on the cover. And here you can see the entire school year. Sometimes some schools start earlier in August, so it's really nice to be ready for the school year. And you go all the way till December 2027. So you're able to really see ahead. I really like this new format they have for this yearly kind of calendar view with the lines on the bottom because you're able to actually write important things in here and important dates for each of these columns. Here you'll see the page for Heritage and Awareness Observances. Lots of the different holidays are here and it goes from 2026 all the way to 2028. And you also have here the class schedule. There is 2 pages, so you can do the fall term and the spring. One thing I would add, I think, if you were using this in college, there are colleges that go on quarter systems, so it may be nice to have an extra page to have like 3 different quarters if you were doing using this for college. So you have your class schedule. It's really nice here. And then you have one lined page here with front and back. And usually this one goes for the following month. I wanted to add, if you were not a student and you wanted to use this planner, you could very much use this. I think this is kind of great for a mom with many kids in her household to kind of manage, and you can kind of create your schedule of the different kids you have and what they have going on. Maybe this is like their, fall sports schedule. I remember having my daughter with fall and tennis from August all the way till November. It was just very strict schedule of like, practice and games and whatnot. So that kind of helps you out if you have multiple children that way. That would be great. And then I will note that this is a little bit different than the regular toile planner. This is just because the toile design has little planner Easter eggs in there. And this one just has florals for the tabs. let me get mine to show you. Okay, this is my toile lined vertical, and let's go to July, and you can see the difference here. So this just has the florals. It's really, really, really beautiful, and this one still has like the little Easter eggs and little planner surprises. So that's the only difference there, but it's the same colors, same tabs, equally as beautiful. We're going to go through here, and then here is the monthly page. It's just like the monthly page in our life planners. Very nice paper and plenty of room to write in, you know, assignments, deliverables, and whatnot in here. And then you get to the monthly page, which is a little bit different than, let's find a monthly dashboard page here. In the life planner. So this is a regular life planner monthly dashboard page here, where you have like a line page here and your to-dos and these pages here. And this one is very functional for a student. So you have your goals for the month, important dates, maybe you have projects, meetings, you know, I don't know, different club activities, top to-dos, notes, and reminders. I actually honestly wouldn't mind having this layout in the life planner, maybe without these things, you know, the to-do things. The to-do list one seems a little long for me, and the other one, so that this seems much more functional as a larger area than this one. I found this one a little long, or if having this to do in 2 boxes would be great too. This is really nice. It's a nice deadline tracker where you can put in your, for the month, put in all the due dates and your assignments. Maybe there won't be so much in July since there may not be school, but if you're taking summer school, you may need that too. So this is really nice for the kids in summer school. So that's a nice little deadline tracker. I really like this. And then here you get into the heart of the planner. I love this new design. It's very, very functional. You can put the name of your classes here on the side. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes here, and then a special section on the bottom for to-do lists. If you want to compare this to a lined vertical, you only get 3 different sections, and then you get this little shaded area here. It's enough for me because I'm not in school, and I have my, 3 buckets of what I use this for. This is my content planner. So it's much more functional for a student to have this entire layout here, along with, to-dos here, like go pick up mail, if you're in college, that's my example, or if you were like, younger, like, setting up my user account. And I will say, as the years have gone on, obviously I know that a lot of schools have gone onto the system where teachers post everything online. So you go through your website to find everything, but sometimes, and I find this is a good habit for kids today, is to write it down, because having it on paper to reference while you're doing your homework, or having the chance to put things in advance, so you know that going through here that you will have a project due. There's an important date for a project. What do you need to do? Breaking it down and putting that down here, you're able to plan ahead better for projects, instead of just, sometimes it's so easy to close a tab in a browser and just be like, it's not real anymore. You haven't checked the site and you don't know the assignments. So getting it down on paper, I think, is super important. And it teaches like kids, and I think middle school, 5th and 6th grade maybe, is like a really good age to start getting into like this, because that's when school kind of gets more, you have different classes you have to manage, things get a little more demanding. So, and they can have a little more fun with it now as they start middle school, because they'll create their own system and they'll know what they like and not like as they move on. So I really found this really useful. I liked that Saturday and Sunday had like a shared column, and just having, maybe you're having a study session, you're working on, these are little admin things you can do here, having a little checklist. I find that really functional. And I want to say, I love this new color scheme. I know some people have complained that they like the old colors, but I really like how they transition really well between each other. And it's really nice. So as you can see here, it's very, very subtle, like nice type here on the top for the dates. And I just like all the boxes, and you're able to write down all the classes here. Okay, so now we get to the end of July, and you have the August tab, which is nice and beautiful with these green, this green tab and the florals here. And it follows the same system with this dashboard page. deadline tracker, and then your weekly spreads here. So it's the same color system as the regular toile Life Planner here. September is this really pretty blue. Here, let's go here. October has this really nice kind of like slate gray blue here. And November has this sort of like teal color. I like that there's like accents with the complementary colors together there. And December is this like purple color. And there's the quotes for the student planner is different than the life planner, which makes sense. And then we get to January, which is like a lavender. February, which is really pretty pink. March, it's like a mauve color. April, it kind of is like this brown color. And then May is this like beige color. And then we get to June, which is this sort of yellow with this mustardy, darker highlight tab. And then July, back to July. So you get another July here with this green. So if you needed to go from July to July, maybe you were taking summer school in June and July, you could have you can still use this planner, which is really nice. I like that they added the extra month of July. Sometimes you need to plan ahead for things. And so in the back of this planner, you can get project and exams add-on. So you can have like basically note down for the school year, the class and the details of all these projects or exams you have to do. You can look back here and reference that. There are lots of pages back here. So that's a nice add-on for that. There's plenty of that. This is actually really chunky for projects and exams. My goodness. And then back here, you do have a notes section and plenty of line pages for notes back here. And then you get little more student-centered stickers here. You have exams, test, read, study guide, no class, midterm, quiz, paper due, study, and vacation, which is really nice. And I love this color scheme. It's so pretty. So you have these stickers here, and I think that's it. There's no pocket though back here. So that is the planner. So let's just say you were a mom and you wanted to use this. What would I do? I think there are some people I know that are moms. They have multiple children and they like to use this too. So this would be really handy because you could easily organize and make this be your cleaning area and like deadlines for cleaning things like areas of your house or projects you're doing in the house. Maybe you are, this is one I have to do. I have to change out the windows. I need to change out some of the glass windows I have in the house on the first floor. So like that could be a project and the deadline, and I can track that in here as sort of my home planner, and then continue to put, reminders for all your kids and whatnot. But basically here you could have, a section for each child you have and what they have going on, as well as stuff for home, maybe something for work you may need, or maybe something, if you take care of your pets or a parent or some kind of family, maybe there's one box that's just for your entire family, like something you need to take care of for the family can be there too. So there's a lot of options, and then you're able to see in the day everybody's activity, including yourself. So that's kind of like, I think, one of the benefits of this. And I really feel like Erin Condren is really like good at like adapting and changing the planners to fit our feedback. So these were different before. They were more horizontal, kind of like horizontal planners. So having this in boxes really helps students organize their schedule by class and like organize their tasks per class. But then also as a mom or, as a parent, you can like figure out how to, have a box for each of your kids, track your home things, your pets, things like that. You can do anything you want. So that's just a comparison versus just a typical line planner, because before this was the only way you can get kind of sort of a lined vertical. So now that the vertical is lined, I love it. And this is all I need really, these 3 boxes and this little extra one down here. But if you needed something more, this could really work. Okay, so I wanted to share some accessories. This one is one that I have, and I wanted to show, let's see, there are these are ones I purchased, these little, in my lined vertical planner, and this one I put my vision board in there, but I just took it out there for a second. But I'll show you how you can easily put this in a planner and use it to put important information. Let's see what this comes. Oh, this is nice. This will match well. Maybe you don't have the add-on for project exams. You can get the notepad for that. Let me open this up. So maybe this goes into your, weekly page, and you can have on hand, you can fill this out for the week, and you can just stick it in here. Fits really nicely in here. Stick this in here, and you can use it as a reference tool. Or if you wanted to, you can even use a wet erase marker, I think, and write on top of here. So it's kind of like a template for you. You can put your class schedule if you wanted to, print it out here and stick it on here. So these little like dividers, I love them. And I love the new colors that they have. This yellow is really cute, and I have the pink one in mine, the red pink one. But yeah, I love using these. So these are kind of like, I feel like these ones are my essentials for Erin Condren. I like using them, they're very versatile. I even stick in the banner sticker sheets in here too. Another thing I like to use, let's see, where was that? I think I got something, okay. So this is another thing that you can use too. Instead of using a notepad where you write on here, you can just directly get a snap-in dashboard. Just take this dashboard and pop it in your planner. So let's just say, let's go to August. Maybe you want to pop it in here, and you're able to, okay, so now that pops in here, and you can use your wet erase marker to get that written in here. I mean, it's very functional. You can write more long-term projects, upcoming exams. It's kind of like all in one. I find that really functional. I really like this too. So that's kind of a nice addition you can do to add. And that's what makes the coil planner really fun, is that there are so many ways you can add more things in here. I like the notepad. I just love these though. So this one I bought on my own, the set of 3 kind of like dashboards that you can pop in, pocket dashboards. And then this one was from Erin Condren. I am an Erin Condren creator, so they did send me this stuff to review for you. So thank you so much to Erin Condren for that. And then they were so nice, and they gave me an extra cover personalized with my daughter's name. This is like beautiful new floral cover. They have like so many new beautiful covers. I'm ready to like shop for more, and I need to get this butter folio. I found it back, it's back in stock now, so I want to catch up. They have a bunch of new covers, so you can use obviously any cover with any life planner. She has Erin Condren notebooks too, so she can use this for her notebooks as well. Give your child the love of planning, because it will, it will really pay off in keeping them organized. So this is a really nice new cover. I'll put the name of the floral design below. I can't remember what it is, but I just love the color tones on this. And okay, so the other thing I have sent to me was this little desk pad, and it fits just perfectly. Like you can put it under a laptop or below. This is actually my daughter's keyboard here, so it's a little bit wider. But here you can easily track, like it's like a good overview for the week. I loved that you can, it's undated. It's this really nice, like long vertical like pad here. There's lots of sheets in here. And you get, Monday, you get the full week just during the week. So it's not, Saturday and Sundays. And your weekend is together here. So it's great for students to put the priorities, their activities. Maybe these are the things they need to do each week, like their assignments do too. So if you have a student or a child that may not need a full big planner, but maybe something easily to help them plan things out and have it always visible on their desk, this is a great way to make sure you have the priorities out, and you can have it visible on their desk, and you can use both in conjunction with each other as well. Okay, and this came out with the teacher lesson planner launch, and these are the large magnetic clip and pen holders, and I love them. So I'm using this one right now in my planner, but this is what I like to do with it. I like to go to the back of the planner and I clip it back here. So you can easily clip like important papers back here, and then you can clip your pen back here. So that's that. It's very easy to do, so cute, and you can match your planner. So I think I wanted to get another pack of these last year, and they were all sold out. So I made sure I got both of these, and I love these colors so much. Okay, so the other things I picked up were, I picked up a few covers. This is going to be for my toile lined vertical, so I can swap it out. I have a EC notebook in A5 that that's dot grid that I want to swap that out for. And then this one is the other new. This is Stony Clover. I can use this on my daily duo. So I'm not a huge Stony Clover, like I'm gonna get the patches kind of a thing, but this is so fun and colorful and whimsical. I thought it was really cute. Like the colors, love the stripe. So yeah, I had to get these Stony Clover covers, and the toile here is so beautiful with the florals. And yeah, easily you can use this in an academic planner as well. So this is what I picked up there. And then these are 3 covers, and then I got something else, which I really love. So as you know, Erin Condren makes amazing stationery. And I love the toile design so much that I picked up the little cards, stationery cards, in the toile design with my name on here. And there's all the cards just right, like when I have giveaways, like thank you people. And then these are the envelopes in gold. There's not that many selection of envelope colors I could do, and I felt like this metallic gold worked well. And it comes with little seals to seal the stickers. So this little stationery set was really cute. I think I wrinkled up the paper here, but it's really, I can't wait to use it. And I like that it came in this box. It's really nice that I can store it all in this little box here. Yeah, so that's I love that they send it in this box because it really protects the cards, and this is just really good quality cards here. I love this so much. I'm gonna enjoy sending these out. I feel like their toile design is so good this year, and I can see myself using it for years to come. So yeah, I really like this. Really, really pretty. It's I'm really still sad about the Hello Kitty. I'm still sad about Hello Kitty going away, but this kind of makes up for it. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. If you have any questions on the academic planner from Erin Condren, or any of the accessories or anything else in this video, feel free to leave me a comment below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can.